Perfect Cocktail Pursuits is an entertaining, behind-the-scenes peek at cocktail culture. Since 2010, I've traveled the globe pursuing the perfect cocktail. I showcase the creative excellence of this exciting industry. Welcome to Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. My name is Rosalina Africano, and I'm your host. You know, we are in hot New Orleans. We are at Tales of the Cocktail. Yeah. There is so much energy associated with Tales. Allow me to introduce Stephen Kojo Aidoo. It's a pleasure to have your company today.
Thank you for also having me on the set today.
Thank you. And then we're also here with Lara Rawa. It's a delight to see you as well.
Thank you, and I'm happy to be here.
I will introduce our guests to you and why they're special today for Perfect Cocktails Pursuits right after we talk about this cocktail. This is a cocktail made with Convite Mezcal. We would like to thank Jasmine Goldstein. She's also known as the Drink Witch, and you can find her on Instagram. That's where I found her. Anyway, she put together this lovely cocktail today with Convite, with wild raspberry hibiscus tea, as well as lemon. We thank her for swinging these cocktails out on the fly. Cheers. It's a pleasure to host you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Yes, how about that? Boy,
I think I'm gonna have another sip.
you're going to have another sip, good for you.
It's really nice.
You know, it's always amazing when you gather folks on the fly. You just have to trust it's all going to work out. She really did us well with this cocktail.
Perfect for the weather.
Perfect for the weather. And not only that, she pulled this tea out of the cabinet. I pulled the lemon out of my suitcase, and was sponsored by Convite. Her visit to Tales of the Cocktail was sponsored by Convite. So may I call you Kojo? Thank you. You are the general manager of Front Back, and it is a speakeasy in Accra, Ghana.
Yes.
I had the opportunity to come visit Front Back. You weren't there, but you sure did make sure that everybody, David, hi David, you made sure that everybody took care of me and
I'm happy you had a wonderful time way back in Accra.
We certainly did. Not only is Kojo the general manager at Front Back, but you're also an important part of putting together the new sexy bar in Accra called Number 19.
Yes, please.
Fantastic. I can't wait to come back to Accra and enjoy that space. Are the cocktails similar in both spaces?
They're similar in both spaces, but those cocktails at number 19 basically focus on the local spirits brands cocktail base. So you have cocktails made with rain rum, you have cocktails made with Pedro, you have cocktail made with Afro, and you have cocktails made with Apio. And then our local Akpeteshi rum palm spirit as well.
That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. Well, I don't want to make you wait too long before we chat, but I also do want to mention that Kojo is the founder and president of the Bartenders Guild in Ghana.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've had a chance to meet a lot of your colleagues as well, and I'm so glad that the community of bartenders in Ghana is so supportive to one another. It's really a sexy, sexy cocktail environment. I've been really having a great time discovering every new place I cross. So I look forward to seeing you in Ghana.
Sure. See you soon.
Fantastic. So the other person that I'm here with, her name is Lara Rawa. Welcome to Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. Lara Rawa is the founder of Lagos Cocktail,
Yes, I am.
as well as Lagos Cocktail Week. This is no small accomplishment.
Well, no, it isn't. It isn't. It's not a small accomplishment. And I'm really excited, for the future, looking back to see how far, we've come since its inception. Lagos Cocktail is the platform where we showcase the drinking culture in Nigeria. Lagos being a hub because it's a cosmopolitan city and it's where everybody knows that's where, things happen, the vibes, it's vibrant, it's fast. And the Lagos Cocktail Week is born out of Lagos Cocktail. So it's an annual event where we celebrate the cocktail culture in Nigeria. We do that with the bars, with the restaurants, with the spirits, the people, the bartenders, cocktail enthusiasts, people who are in the industry, the trade, entrepreneurs. So it's a whole, the whole ecosystem of the of the drink and beverage industry is what we do with Lagos Cocktail Week. And we started in 2014, and it's just grown in leaps and in bounds. It has had its influence on the cocktail culture in Nigeria. Before, the terminology was the emerging cocktail culture, but right now we don't say that anymore. It is now evolved. It is gone. It's better now. People are more experimental, and we've moved from bottle service and shot service, to seeing cocktail have its integral part in the beverage industry.
That's really, really fantastic. I want to say congratulations for growing that from the ground up. You must feel very proud to start with an idea and to have it evolve over the years into the success that it is today.
Yes, I am because when we started, it was a male-dominated industry. I would walk into bars and restaurants, and there were no female bartenders. I would only see them as waitresses, not even as barbacks. They were just waitresses or cleaners. And that was in 2014. Fast forward 2023, we see them now competing, winning competitions.
International.
Yes. They're there in front of the bars, they're mixing drinks, they're reaching out, they're competing there, they have their presence, they have this confidence now on social media, and they're chasing their dreams. So for me, even if I decide right now to say, look, I'm no longer interested in Lagos Cocktail Week, I know that I've been able to bridge the gap between the spirit brands, the drinks, and the people and the consumers.
You must be so proud about your influence, whether you intended it at first or not. It's magical to realize how that influence magnifies as it spreads from you.
Yeah, I like Kojo pointed out yesterday, he was saying, Lara, you've done so well. And I think I don't give myself enough credit. I feel like, I'm always raising the bar every year. I always feel like there's so much more to do. I don't want to be confident to say, look, I've done it, and then relax. I just feel like we need to keep, pushing and forging ahead. So yeah, I must say that. I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too. And I'm so delighted that we've had an opportunity to meet here at Tales of the Cocktail in New Orleans. But I'm really excited to come visit you in Lagos.
Yes.
I cannot wait to see what Lagos looks like through your eyes.
Yes. You should visit Lagos. I feel like, Tales of Cocktail has given me that platform to meet people. And I don't want it to end at just meeting them. I feel like it should, partnerships and relationships should be formed, and people should come out and see what's happening. Because the thing is, if you don't come out, you wouldn't know how you could be of help. And like I was saying yesterday during the seminar, I said anybody could help from wherever it is that they are.
Right.
So help does not necessarily have to be financial. It could even be, for example, this platform is quite helpful because I would never have the reach that you have.
Right.
If I didn't come here. And somebody might listen to this and be interested in Lagos.
In turn, that's exactly right.
Yes.
I don't have connections in Lagos as well as I do here.
Yes.
And so when I come to Lagos, they'll have an opportunity to see your interview, and then I can be introduced to people
as well.
Yes.
So you see, it's always a win-win, situation. And I feel like that's what people need to learn. When you give, you would also, you'd also receive.
That's how it works.
And you didn't think twice when you said, oh, Lara, well, come, I'm leaving today, but I'm like, I need to make this happen.
I wanted to make this happen very much.
Yes. So yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So Kojo, please don't feel neglected.
Not at all.
The thing is, Kojo and I will meet again. Lara is leaving at 1 p.m. and it is currently 11:20, so our time is limited, and I'm grateful for it. I did want to mention, however, that what I know about you, Lara, is that you didn't start out as a bartender.
No, I didn't.
You're an attorney.
Yes, I am.
You're a lawyer.
Yes, I am.
And you don't practice law.
No, I don't.
You've changed careers quite drastically.
I always joke with people. I'll be like, maybe God was saying, maybe I heard bar and I didn't know he meant, bartender. I thought he meant a barrister. So I went to get legal education and I realized, Lara, God was saying bartender, not barrister. So I joke like that. But I feel like law helped me find cocktails. And I say this because
Did it cause you to drink?
No, 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 no. It made me find cocktails in the sense that, I mean, it was through research. So I was
Okay.
researching. So I started out doing my law thing, and then I wanted something else. And I went into the event space, and I realized that the cocktail space was just empty. Nobody was owning it. And I thought, wow, okay, this would be something to see what was going on. I like to drink, so let's see what can happen. So that legal background helped me do research. I think it
Yes.
gave me the confidence to chase what I wanted to chase. When I went to London Cocktail, I didn't know Siobhan, I didn't know Anna, but I just sent them an email and said, oh, I want to volunteer. And I paid my way to London. They didn't pay me for it. It was really cold. It was in October.
You
I
volunteered.
volunteered.
And
I volunteered.
excuse me for interrupting. The reason that I was able to create Perfect Cocktail Pursuits at Tales last year is because I volunteered. You figure out the lay of the land and how other people are doing it, so you're not
Exactly.
reinventing the wheel.
Yes.
And then you fill the space.
Yes.
So I went from volunteer last year to be able to come and participate as press. And I was chasing every event, every party, every seminar. This year, my inbox is bountiful and I can't be everywhere at once, but you have to be open to receive the information and the opportunities that all you need to do is look for them. They're right
They're
there.
right there, yeah.
They're
That's
right
what,
there.
yeah, and that's just what I did. Just saw the opportunity, bump, went there. I stood for hours talking to people. But then what I did was I brought the idea back to Lagos and I thought, okay, so how do I make this accessible and acceptable to the community? So that was what I did. And it was a bit difficult. We had all the bumpy rides, no sponsors, but I was consistent. And
Don't
now,
worry, I don't
yeah,
have sponsors either.
now, but now they're chasing me. I'm here. They're
That's
calling.
fantastic.
Just
Maybe you
know,
can
we're
give
giving
me
you,
some
we're not
some
responding.
coaching in that department. I haven't figured that part out yet. So the reason that both Kojo and Lara are here was yesterday they were part of a panel called Africa is Now, sponsored by Doucet. And let me tell you, I am so grateful to have the opportunity to come and visit both of your countries because as much as we've had a lovely introduction here in New Orleans at Tales of the Cocktail, and I want to particularly mention the fact that we are at the Black House. We are at the Black House in New Orleans by Sorrel. I want to thank Jack from Brooklyn for allowing us to interview in this space. We would be still interviewing in our hotel room if he didn't give us a beautiful space to interview. So thank you, Jack. Anyway,
Thank you, Jack.
yeah, thank you, Jack. Um, Africa is Now was this really fantastic panel of bar cocktail experts from all parts of Africa. There was someone from Kenya. His name is Richie Barrow. There was someone from South Africa,
Leah,
Leah. And then you're from Nigeria.
Yes.
And you're from Ghana.
Ghana.
And the thing is, I don't feel like we have a strong bridge between the Africa cocktail experts and the United States cocktail experts. And I want to thank you for putting forth the effort to build that bridge because it's so important and it's so interesting. I feel really special when I come to Lagos. I feel really special when I come to Ghana because hospitality is impeccable. So we're going to wrap this up. This time, this is Perfect Cocktail Pursuits, and I'm here with Lara and Kojo. But the best part about this interview is it's going to continue. I plan to meet Kojo in Accra, Ghana, and I plan to meet you, Lara, in Lagos, Nigeria. And I can't wait to see your home country through your eyes. It's going to be spectacular.
Thank you also for having us. and also making time and also putting us on the spot. And thank you, Converti.
Yes, so here we go.
Convite.
Convite Mezcal. This is their Una
Yeah.
selection,
And
which
then
these beautiful cocktails were made with a wild strawberry hibiscus and fresh lemon.
and thank you, Jasmine, for making us this
The
cocktail as well.
cocktail witch. Thank you, Jasmine. We appreciate you.
Thank you again for having me and having Lara here as well.
I'm so grateful that we could share your time today. Anyway, we'll see you next time. And cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me for Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. If you enjoyed today's episode, let's connect. Like, follow, share. I look forward to seeing you soon.